Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Carrie and Junior here. We are going to be planting some strawberries today, which is this guy's favorite. So he's going to be helping me in the garden today, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so we are going to be planting 2 different types of strawberries. We did this because we want to maximize the amount of strawberries that we are going to get per year. And the way that we do that is we have 2 different types here. We have a June-bearing strawberry and then also an ever-bearing strawberry. The reason why we like doing that is because we want to, oh look, there's a bee already coming into the flowers.
Yeah, it's a bumblebee.
It's coming to pollinate for us. Thank you, bee.
Thank you.
Anyways, what I was saying, so these June-bearing ones are great because they will give you a really large harvest all at one time, typically in June, hence their name. And they'll give you larger strawberries, a really large harvest at once. And this is really good if you want, well, first of all, if you have a large family like we do and like to eat a lot of strawberries, or if you like to make any sort of jellies or jams, which we love to do also. So these will be fantastic for you to do something like that. And then we also have these ones right here, which are ever-bearing. The reason why we like to grow these ones also is because you can get up to 3 different harvests per year with these. So you won't get quite as much at one time like you will with the June-bearing ones, but they will give you a lot throughout the year. So that way you don't just get them all at once, you kind of have them sporadic throughout the year. Strawberries are definitely one of our favorite things to grow, right?
Yeah.
He always comes out here and takes care of all of the strawberries because it's his favorite. They taste so incredible. If you've never had a strawberry from a strawberry plant fresh like this, you definitely need to. It tastes way different than a store-bought strawberry. I was so surprised the first time I tried it. I thought that it had been like rolled in sugar or something. It had tasted just so sweet. It was so good. What we're going to do is we are going to plant all of these strawberries today in this big, large grow bag. We're going to do half of them with the June-bearing and half with the ever-bearing. You ready to get started?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, well let's do it. Here, I'll start laying them out.
Here, Mom, I can help.
You can help?
Yep, I'll do this one and you do that one. I know how to do it. You just squish it.
Yeah, you squeeze the bottom so that way they don't get, the roots don't get stuck. Good job. You're gonna hold it up above the bed so if any soil falls out, it falls into there. Good job, and now we can just pull it out.
There.
Looky there.
Now I'm going to plant a big hole.
Big hole? Yep. And this soil that we're working with right here is a mixture that we make ourselves. It is a 1/3 of peat moss or coconut coir, and then 1/3 of either vermiculite or perlite. And then the other 1/3 of compost. There you go, you ready for it? Pop it in there. And then what we do, because we don't ever empty especially these really large fabric raised beds out, we keep them going over the winter and do a cover crop of some sort. Wow, there's already a couple strawberries on this one. Ah, so exciting. Hey, you want to work on getting that out and then I'll...
Yeah, you make the hole and I'll squeeze this out.
Okay, good teamwork. Pull it out. There we go. Put all that extra soil in there. You want to put it in? There we go. So you can plant strawberries at 4 per square foot. We like to space them out just because we let them reproduce and create their own new baby plants, which they do all that by themselves, so you don't even have to do anything. And so they make what's called runners, which there was one that had a runner already. It's right here. If you can kind of zoom in on it. So this right here, whenever this touches the ground, it's going to bury itself down into the ground, and it's going to create a whole new plant for you. So this, it's super easy. It's really great. We love to do this so that way they just create new plants for us. So we plant them loosely throughout here and let them do the rest of the work.
I see 3 strawberries that are almost done.
Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. We're gonna get a lot of strawberries, aren't we? Here you go, you wanna get this one ready?
Yep.
And strawberries are something that it's very easy to grow, very easy to plant. And we do give it some extra compost, especially whenever we go about freshening up this bed. We throw in some fresh compost whenever we're doing it. Get some out. And then we're also going to, after we get this planted out, we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of espoma fertilizer on top too. And one of the really great things about strawberries too is that they will come back year after year for you. They are a perennial plant, and they will keep bearing fruit for you for at least 3 years, anywhere from between 3 to 5 years. So typically we do like to do companion planting and have more than one type of plant in a bed, just to really help to, repel some of the pests and bring in other natural beneficial critters. But whenever we're planting strawberries, we like to do them all in one big large area, so that way they can start to take over that area and we just have a whole patch of strawberries. And then I'll have like these other, maybe some smart pots around this to help to bring in some other beneficials and also something to repel some pests, so maybe some herbs and things like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and plant out the rest of this garden. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Say bye.
Bye.